All right, guys. So, welcome to session one, you guys. And it'll be a shorter session than last week, but it's still going to be full of awesomeness, goodness. Listen, I'm not
Session
Fonzie.
2.
I'm going to button this top button.
Isn't this
Do
session
it.
Well,
two?
it's really session one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay, because he did the first section on his own.
Was session zero, but it could be session two. You know what? It's whatever session you want it to be and whatever makes you happy.
Well, it's session 2 on my stream title, so that's what we're going with.
There you go. So listen, it's session one in the books, session two in your heart, and that's what I love. So here we're ready to rock and roll, guys. I heard you all talking about dinner. I had alligator hush puppies as an appetizer. I had crab mac and cheese as an appetizer, and I had actually had chili with wild boar, venison, alligator, and
I'm moving to Florida. It doesn't matter what you
Something
say
else.
next.
yeah, that with and then it had jalapenos, white cheddar cheese, and all that stuff in it. And for my meal,
Hey,
I actually had.
you.
And let me know if you guys have had this before.
Was
I
that
actually
just
had.
a salad beforehand, or
That was the drink.
No, I drank water.
Oh, okay.
Now what? But I had cheddar mashed potatoes with white. They had white cheddar popcorn in it. It was very interesting.
That
Very
sounds
interesting. And then I had a nice piece of grouper with some Gouda cheese stuffed infused. Kind of, it was really cool. My son had a 14-ounce tomahawk pork chop. So I'm like,
So
wow,
you,
my
you,
dad.
you roughed it tonight.
Yeah, so that was my birthday dinner, guys. So the bill reflected exactly what we ate. And
Yeah,
so there'll be no going out to eat for the rest of the month. And actually, that's not true.
just
but,
ramen and water.
Yeah, I used my grocery money for 2022. No, I'm just kidding. But man, so I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm happy to get back into the Elturel world here as we talk about what's going on. Your characters just saw Elturel pulled into hell. Chains that came out from the companion at the top has actually pulled it into hell. Rolling's character just caught the singed scarf of the girl y'all saved.
Grace!
Yeah, and you guys just saw that. With that fresh on your mind, Rhea went into a rage. She went into a rage, and she said, "I must save the city." And Rhea took off on her horse and actually plunged into hell with the city. You guys were left alone, and you're sitting with this view, one of the two pictures.
I got the one with the chains up.
Yeah, I have the same one from last
Oh,
week.
good. That's all you can see.
Yeah.
That view is your backdrop as you sit miles away and camp overnight. Mentally and physically exhausted. You don't remember falling asleep, and you remember waking up and it's early morning. And you feel as though you slept forever. You're rested. You're leveled up. All your HP's back. All your new spells are active, and all those things are ready. When you wake up, you notice it's not just you guys at your camp. And on the roadway not far from you, you see pilgrims that were headed to Elturel walking the other direction. And you see other people that have appeared to have just saw you guys camp down and camped as well. And over your breakfast rations, no one's really talking. Around the campfire around you, and in that area there, you realize you're no longer really part of individual mercenary factions, but you're all really one people, right? For all you know, your leaders are of each of your factions were sucked into hell with Elturel. The talk at the campfire is Baldur's Gate's next. Baldur's Gate's next. And you remember hearing what the cult member said that about there being other things going on in Baldur's Gate. Do you remember that? They gave you some specific information regarding a house and some things like that in Baldur's Gate, with some water nymphs on the side and
It's called the letter.
Yeah, you guys remember the letter?
The bathhouse.
Yeah, you guys remember that stuff?
Yeah, I have that in my notes.
So we should have that. Don't we all have that letter?
Yeah, if you need to refresh that, you can. You hear around the campfire people saying that the Grand Duke Alder Ravengard left Baldur's Gate with a company of flaming fish soldiers on a diplomatic mission to Elturel. He accepted a formal invitation from Elturel's High Overseer, Thaddeus Krieg. Ravengard, this is what they're talking about. He didn't go easily. It took months to get him to go. And as a member of the ruling council, of the 4 members of the ruling council, to get him to go, it was really, really tough. And now they're saying that one of the Grand Dukes, who is also the leader of the Flaming Fists, is missing. He hasn't returned home. You hear people saying that they're arresting Hell's Riders at Baldur's Gate. You hear people saying that Baldur's Gate is next. Baldur's Gate is next. Baldur's Gate is next. So as you sit around your campfire, Lance, if I'm not mistaken, I gave you access to a map, right? Is it in your journal?
I do not have a map in the journal.
Okay. Maybe I didn't. You guys pull this map out that you've been looking at. And as you do, you realize you're here. And you see waves and waves of people moving towards Baldur's Gate. So there you are, sitting around the campfire, hearing that information. What do you do? What do you say to each other? What's going on?
Out of character question first. Would I know exactly which bathhouse this is based on the note? Based on the
you not yet. No, you don't.
Okay.
You might had you recalled more information, but currently in what's going on, you're not sure.
Okay, but I know the general area of the city.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, I explained that I am from Baldur's Gate, and I obviously would know exactly how long it would take us to get back, correct?
Yeah, it's a day's journey, really.
Just one day? Okay. And I explained that I could probably find this bathhouse quickly because of my background and my knowledge of the city. And we could figure out what's going on and try to stop what's going on to Baldur's Gate.
Well, if that looks like our next move,
At least we could give them a warning.
Can we get some breakfast first?
You guys are eating during this conversation.
Can we get some beer first?
You're not a hobbit.
What about second breakfast?
I am a drunkard, though. Can we get something to drink before we go, like an ale?
Yeah, there's ale.
Okay. Well, if not, let's go. Come on.
There's ale right in here, buddy. Right in Elturel.
Yeah. Hot lava tonics.
Hot lava
We
tonic.
should make sure our horses are fed as well.
Yeah, your horses were spooked by what occurred, but they're strong. They came from the Hell Riders. They're strong animals.
So they weren't spooked. They were just like, oh.
Well, I mean, that was a dramatic event. No.
Well, first you said they're spooked, and you said they're strong, valiant horses from the Hill Riders.
Well, you're talking about feeding them and make sure they're hungry. Kit, how does your character feel about the faction that you belong to being arrested? Members of them.
Arrested or not, we should go to Baldur's Gate and at least take news of Elturel. And if anything, warn the city. And we will be better off going into hell in Baldur's Gate being sucked down in than to jump headlong into this cavernous hole in front of us.
Yes, we don't know where this leads.
I personally don't want to get sucked into hell whatsoever. I think we should stop it.
Can we stop talking about it and start moving?
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
go. This is
You
getting
guys start
cool.
traveling. I like it. So you guys start traveling all morning.
We also warn everybody on the way not to go to Baldur's Gate.
You hear all kinds of conversations on the way.
Or Elturel.
Elter Hill?
You're seeing, Elter Hell. You're seeing the craziest things on this journey. I mean, you're seeing thousands and thousands of people displaced from their homes in Elturel that were out when it was sucked in. You're seeing pilgrims that were pilgrimaging towards Elturel as a holy city, now lost. You're seeing, you see despair. You see husbands walking, wondering where their wives are and if their wives are dead. You see children. You hear children calling out for their daddies and their mommy saying, "It's going to be okay. He's going to be okay." And you see all of these sights as you're walking down the path, and you hear all kinds of different rumors and things. And as you're going, you come across a sight that you're not too happy about. Whoop, I made that way too small. You guys come in down here as you're coming up the path.
Drag characters on because I have a black screen.
Yeah.
Where we come in at?
I went to the south middle.
You guys are down this way.
Oh, okay.
However you are. Yep, I'll get you down there, Sony. As you guys come in, here's what you see. All these are on the GM level layer. Perfect.
Oh.
Oh, they're on the token layer. Can you guys see?
I see, but I dragged mine in.
Yeah, I can see. I drag mine on too.
Do you see anything right here?
The path.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I can see a little further.
Perfect.
I can see all the way over here.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
but
doing.
I can see up to, I don't know if this is showing on y'all's where I'm clicking, but I can see up near the
Oh.
campfire.
Does some things just kind of pop up and say hi
Yep.
to you?
Yeah,
Yep.
4.
Yeah. Some people that want to meet their demise.
And you hear some yelling going on as you survey the scene of obvious pilgrims and merchants that have been destroyed here. They've been killed. You see the horses have been all shot up with some arrows over here. You see goods trampled on the ground, and you see dead merchants and horse riders over here. And you see these two people, older people. You see Walter and his lovely wife, Wilda.
That's much better. I was so zoomed out, it looked like something else. I was wondering what it was.
Well, there we go. So you see those two guys here, Walter and woman Gertruda standing there, as these bandits, these thugs, these thieves, are obviously trying to get them to give them their goods. They're yelling and screaming at them. They're just give me what you have, and you won't meet the fate of your friends. As you come up on here, this guy steps in front of you and says, "You'll wait till we're done here before you come through."
I don't think we will.
Do we recognize what faction they're from?
They're not from any faction per se.
Like if there's wearing any colored like symbols.
No, they're just thugs and bandits.
All right. Does it take an action to get off my horse?
Yeah, I mean you can step off your horse. You're not in initiative yet.
That's not him actually using it.
So he's standing there, and this doesn't concern you, adventurers.
Explain yourselves.
We're just honest people doing an honest day's work, taking care of these people here.
Yeah,
They have things that we should have, and we're just
You
waiting
mean-
on them to give them to us. That's all.
What do you mean by taking care of them? Are you taking from them or helping them?
Oh, this is our job. I don't tell you how to do yours. You don't need to tell me how to do mine.
Well, you don't know my job, so no, you're not telling me how to do it. What are you doing exactly?
We're just standing here, liberating stolen goods, unto ourselves as stolen goods.
So you're still in
Is this liberation by death? Because all I see is
You've
blood.
heard of Robin Hood.
I wanted to.
We're like him, only different.
Tell us the truth.
My dad and Robin Hood's dad went to different schools from each other.
arm wrestle you.
Can I
listen.
see? I rolled a 10, so probably not going to tell me a lot. Can I like tell these are like normal villagers? Or are they in disguise?
Who are?
The guy, the husband and wife.
Yeah, they're older. They probably appear to be in their 50s and 60s, late 50s, early 60s, and they don't have much on them. You can see that they just have packs.
And they don't look combat trained.
They're absolutely not combat trained. He looks like he might have been back in the day, but with the limp that he has as he's standing there, and he's just telling them, guys, please, we'll give you whatever you want. Just leave us alone. We've already lost everything. Our whole family was in Elturel when it went down into hell. We've lost everything. My brothers, my sisters, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, they're all gone. All I have left is what's in this bag. Just what's in this bag. It's all I have in the world.
What do you all think? I don't like how this
Nothing.
is.
Do we trust what he's saying?
Do we believe the dude that was talking to us? Can I tell
He's
Wolf?
talking to him.
Yeah,
Right.
we're listening to them talk in the distance.
And told us
Hmm.
not to.
So this guy looks over at you guys and say, listen, party, we'll be out of here in just a minute. There's no need for further bloodshed today. Mind your business.
I have my axe just
Or
with
just
the
go
handle
around.
twisting.
Or
Catch
just
me
go around
outside,
us
how
and you'll be
about that?
fine.
Firebolt.
Just twisting it. Oh, already?
All right. You're going to attack, I assume?
If you're gonna let me before we roll.
You can get one in.
Oh snap! They see a 12 for 2 whole damage.
A whopping 2.
I cinched his beard if it hit.
Thanks for tickling that guy for us.
You're welcome.
Well, you know, he likes to send the signal.
Tis a love. Tis a love. Love language.
So which one were you hitting? The front one or the one by the
Pumpkins.
people?
Yeah, the one
You
right
hit
here
it.
on top of us.
Okay.
So you're tickling the man on top of you. Got it.
Don't you judge me.
He does what he
You don't know
does.
about the what happens
He,
in the Underdark.
You know, your firebolt hits him, and he says, I gave you an opportunity. Your deaths are not on my hands.
You're
They're
right.
your own.
You're right. We won't be dying.
Oops, wrong one. My bad. That's the right one.
You hear him yell, Get them out of here or just kill them. I don't care. I'm taking this bag and I'm taking their lives.
I don't know you.
Wait,
That's my purse.
All right, Durden. It appears that you get another turn.
Let's go with the let's go.
was I supposed to roll something there?
Initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need to. Oh, yeah. I need to pick my character. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
A DC of 13 for 5 psychic damage.
Second. Fix the initiative order. There we go.
There's the spell if you needed a reminder.
You hit him with a mind sliver for how much?
5 damage. Well, he's got to succeed on an intelligence saving throw.
Right. He does not.
So he subtracts 1d4 from his next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn if he has to make one.
Perfect. Farvra.
I'm gonna fire my crossbow at him.
Do it. You miss, sir.
Dadgummit.
He tried. It's probably that arrow.
Xavier.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go up to here. And because I have enough movement, I'm going to go around him, but not leave his threat zone. And then I will swing
How do you go around him?
around his left. So I didn't leave his, I didn't create an opportunity attack because I stayed in it. And then I'm going to swing. These are 5-foot squares, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So you're going to have to explain to me how you get in front of him and then you maneuver all the way around
So I'll
him.
go, so I'm here, 5, 10, 15. That'd be the
No, I-
15. And then I go to 20.
I
I
think
don't
he
Something
means
like
like,
that.
I think he means like you explained how like you walked up to him, tapped him on his right
Yeah.
shoulder, and sidestepped to his left.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he looked
okay.
the
I thought you
wrong
I
way.
mean, I have zero issues with you attacking him any which way or anything.
Okay. Well, what
I just-
happened? Okay, if you want RP, I
Yeah.
charge in looking like I'm going for the guys behind him, and then at the last second, I sidestep and turn, swinging my axe at him. For a whopping 12 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so that would be 9 slashing.
Do, 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 do.
I broke it.
Do, do, do,
You did
do,
break.
do. Do, 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 do. That's the Jeopardy thing.
Thank you.
Just here to do my part.
Oh.
probably about to get killed for that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you know.
I feel like somebody might have been hiding over there.
Does an
Probably.
11 hit you?
11 does not.
Okay.
It just bounces off. The wind made the arrow.
23 hit you?
Possibly.
Yeah.
So,
This guy
Quick-
hits
quick question. How do you know if it hits you?
Your
class.
armor class.
So if whatever he rolls is higher than my armor, it hits me for whatever the
If
excess
it's
is.
Meets.
equal to or higher than, it hits you.
Right.
If it's
So if
less
it's
than,
a
it misses.
so my armor is 14. If it's 17, it only hits me for 3. Does my armor absorb
No.
the 14?
The roll to hit you compare to the armor class, and then damage is rolled separately.
Does a 14 hit you, Rolling?
No.
So you see the thug beneath you pulls out a mace as he comes up and hits you right under the chin with it. It comes back down and hits you a second time, but misses on that second roll. He's going to hit you for bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and he's going to nail you for a whopping 4.
All
Your
right.
chin feels a little sore.
Yeah, that kind of stung a little bit.
This guy's going to move 5. He's going to hold right here. And he's going to move right here. Kadok.
So, I've already positioned myself a little bit ahead of the fight here, and I'm going to start yelling out
Hold, friends. Hold on.
as I take a step closer. And then as I get closer, I turn into a bear, I believe.
There you go.
You believe? You're not sure?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah,
Call
that's
him.
a bonus action, so you can. It's not your action.
Does he have a picnic basket you're going for?
Go ahead and drag your bear token out,
Okay.
and then we're just going to yeet him over there.
I like how the bear is just like, hi.
It's all friendly.
All right, now that you're a giant bear, what do you do?
I attempt to rip his head off.
Okay, you remember how to pull up the character sheet for him?
For the bear?
Yep.
Yes, I do. I think.
And then you could
there it
click on the
is.
attack that you want. You could click on the attack that you want, and it'll highlight in red.
And since he makes 2 attacks, so we're gonna go with claws first.
Ooh.
All right, take it off the advantage. Make sure it's just on normal. Should be on towards the top of the character sheet. It should have 3 things.
Right above your armor and initiative and speed.
on my character sheet, not on Kadok's. Okay.
Yeah, it should be on.
No,
the
I'm
bear's
on
character
normal.
sheet. Okay, it's weird you rolled.
What's the? Oh yeah, there's 2 1d20s. Mine was glitching initially at first too. I had to roll once
No
at
worries.
advantage and then go back to single.
Did it
All
roll
right, well, we're
both
gonna go
attacks
with your
at the same
first.
time?
We're gonna go with your first, which was a 24. So roll the damage.
Okay.
Can't I?
Where's damage?
I got it.
Okay.
If you just click on the claw. So you hit him for 9 with your first attack. Go ahead with your second.
Okay. Second one is bite.
Okay, you're gonna hit him with your bite. Click the red word bite.
That's what I just did.
Oops, you did it twice.
Oh. I don't know what I just clicked outside the window that time.
You nailed him for 8 damage with your bite attack. And tell me what happens as you taste the last moments of his life.
Well, I grab his head and I rip it around to the right, and then I pull back and rip his head from his shoulders, and his spinal cord snaps, and his body falls lifelessly to the forest floor. while I'm standing there holding his head.
Bear wins. Fatality.
Very nice. Stony, your turn, sir.
Okay. There's your five. I'm gonna move up side of our paladin and aim at this one with the firebolt for 18 to hit for 7 damage.
Yeah, you absolutely hit him. And you said how much damage did you do?
7 fire.
7 fire damage to this guy. He doesn't like that very much. As a matter of fact, he actually grunts at you. He actually grunts at you as he pats the flame out of his chest. And you kind of see him like show teeth as if he's like growling at you, trying to imitate the bear. He's doing a poor job.
Bear did it a lot better, buddy.
Yeah, the bear actually did a ton better. Durden.
I'm gonna hit him with a shove. Trying
Sorry,
to knock
buddy.
him down.
Yeah. It's a dexterity I'm rolling, right?
Strength.
It's a strength that I'm rolling, right?
It passed.
Yeah, you push him about as far as you push those little fish things.
Hey, why change a good thing?
All right, then that's my turn.
Durden Tylarian. What do you do, sir?
Let's do. Hold on. Are these two within 5 feet of each other?
No, they're not.
Jerks.
I know. They're within 10 feet of each other. Hey, Jeremy, what's going on, buddy? We're just they're just trying to save some wandering travelers for no reason.
All right, let's go with we'll go with Firebolt. AC of 12 for 10 damage.
Who are you attacking?
This one right here.
This one?
Yes, that one.
All right. Tell me what your firebolt does as he bursts into flames and takes his last breath.
You guys remember the OG original Mortal Kombat, the fatality for Scorpion?
Where he rips his face off and
Hold-
reveals the skull underneath.
Hold block and up.
Yes.
He shoots the fire and there's just a skeleton standing left there, like all in 2D looking. That's what happens, but in 3D.
But in 3D. Yeah. As you guys smell burnt hair, burnt flesh, and burnt meat. The bear kind of salivates a little bit as with that odor. Arr. I don't know if he would go arr, but you can growl your own growl. But but yeah, he kind of salivates.
Tim Allen bear?
Yeah, as the skeleton is there, lifeless, standing still for a moment, and collapses as if it were those Lincoln logs on top. You almost hear a xylophone go as they fall down. Farvra. Yeah,
Right.
get over here.
So I'm gonna move up a little further here. I'm actually gonna reach down and grab some of these ashes and rub them on my face as war paint.
Okay. I'll allow that bonus action. Matter of fact, here's what I'm even going to do for you.
Listen,
I'm actually going to allow
for my breakfast ale, so I do what I want right now.
I'm actually going to allow as you paint whatever design onto your face, from the dead corpse of somebody who's out here just absolutely being evil to other people, you feel inspired and have
Okay.
gained an inspiration, sir.
Nice.
Okay.
The ash of the dead bandit has inspired you.
All right.
So you see underneath your name where it says inspiration
Uh,
on your character sheet.
yes, I do.
Click the blank space and it'll add a marker in there. It kind of
Yeah,
looks like
that's
the
like
Mortal Kombat dragon.
It does. Yes.
You now have inspiration, which means that you can re-roll any. Well, not any roll, but you can if you
At a 1d6.
Yeah, you can add a 1d6 to any roll that you make as far as like attacks. I think there's some limitations to it, but
Inspiration weirdly is different than bardic inspiration.
Oh.
Like this is one of the pet peeves of 5e. Inspiration as given by the DM lets you at will give advantage to yourself once.
oh, okay.
Bardic inspiration is the thing that lets you add 1d6 or 1d8 as you get higher.
Gotcha.
Why they named them the same thing, we will never know. Just to confuse us.
So, Joshua, are you saying I need to take my Mortal Kombat logo away?
No,
No,
you have the Mortal
you have
Kombat.
that.
That's actually where you're supposed to mark DM inspiration. There's no place to actually mark bardic inspiration.
Okay, so when I get ready to attack now, do I need to click advantage for this attack?
If you want to use it, you get to store that forever if you want it.
Okay.
So
You use that whenever you want to use it.
Okay.
You basically are going to want to use it after you miss something.
Okay.
So-
We'll practice that when it comes.
You can.
So what advantage means, buddy, is you roll 2 dice, you take the higher roll.
I got you. So, after I'm inspired by this awesome war paint display, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at this fella right here.
At this guy?
The next guy, yeah, in line.
Yeah, you absolutely do hit him with that. You absolutely send a pillar of fire from the god, whichever god that is for your character, to come down on top of him.
Is it killing him?
It cooked him a little bit, but but it definitely did not kill him.
Okay.
You did 7 damage, correct?
Yes.
All
7
right.
radiant.
Yeah, the 7 radiant damage. These guys aren't undead or anything where radiant damage would be something that would cause them extra damage for. They're normal flesh and blood humans. And
Well, they have
And they're
less
not-
than normal flesh now because he's been.
he has he's got a sunburn.
little tip.
Xavier.
All right, so I'm going to diagonal, and then I'm going to charge for the guy next to the 2 people, the villagers,
Okay.
and I will swing my battle axe.
You hit him.
Sweet. So that would be. Is that 10 or 8?
Yeah, hey Josh, the 2 lines, is that he does 2 and then 8 slashing?
That would be 10. You would add them together.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Awesome. Yeah, you hit him very true with that battle axe as you bring it right down, denting the breastplate of his whatever
He
it
had
is
it
that he's
coming.
wearing. Yeah, you hit him pretty solid. He doesn't like it. You are now not his friend. He has decided. Favre,
Let's see what he'll do for it.
Favre, you feel an arrow whiz by the back of your head that does not hit you.
That's cute.
That guy's pretty brave to go there.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
I would assume that a 22 were to hit you.
Me?
Yes, sir.
I got 34 hit. Oh, wait. Yeah, on
Yep.
an armor class 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just barely.
All right. So this guy that has just run over to your bear got very angry, and he pulled his scimitar out, and he's and like the other bandit tried to do to your paladin, you saw he came across vertically and then came back down as a jagged step, and then he came out with a dagger and thrust his dagger at you, at your bear. The dagger did not hit you. But the first scimitar sliced at 6 damage, and the second one did 6 damage as well. So he did 12 damage to the brown bear, and he says, "You had your chance to leave, but no. Now you stay." And this guy in front of you, rolling, does a pretty lame attack with his mace. Absolutely coming nowhere close to touching you whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Kind of, sort of, no. It is your turn.
Okay. So, quick question. Armor class. Does the armor class go down to 0 at that point?
No. That's just what I have to roll to hit you.
Oh, okay. So, I only got 1 damage, actually.
No. You took 12 damage.
Oh, I did? Okay. So
armor class is just the number that I have to beat to hit you, just like it's the number you have to beat to hit me. That's all it is.
Okay.
When you roll that 20-sided die, you just have to meet or beat that number. That's
It's like how protected you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am still holding a bloody head, and I decide to bludgeon him with it.
All right. Go ahead and roll with your claws for that.
Okay.
So friendly, but it's not.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, so the head does most of the hitting, and doesn't feel phased by your attack whatsoever with the 13. The head smushes up against him as you hit him with the head. Your claw and his body just smushed his head into nothing. There's now brain matter on your claw and on his chest.
What's his fortitude? Is he going to puke?
No, he's definitely not going to puke.
Since I get two attacks, I'm going to follow that up with a this enrages me, and I go for a bite.
Go ahead. Yeah, your bite misses for some strange reason on a 14. But yeah, you miss him with your bite. It looked good all the way until the time where you actually had to bite him. Then that didn't look as good.
Yeah, just snapping my jaws in the air.
Yeah.
That's some blood in your eye.
A little bit of brain matter drooling down me.
That's you distracted.
Stony.
Turn the fireball at this one.
Oh, you critted him.
That 20 for
Ooh.
it's like 12 damage.
What was your character thinking as you channeled that firebolt?
I was thinking that he's really dumb for messing with that bear.
So you're thinking, man, this guy's really dumb, and just the sheer stupidity of this man made you concentrate so much harder on such a true and man. So you hit him with this huge firebolt right in the back, and you could tell he really didn't like it, but he really wasn't that fazed by it.
I'm gonna end my turn there. I don't think I'm gonna try to push anybody.
All right. Durden.
Let's see. Let's do on the same fella right here some dissonant whispers. Level 2. DC of 13. You need me to put it in chat?
No, I see it. Yeah, he's going to go in and, well, let me see. It's a wisdom check, right? Is it wisdom?
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. You put it in there anyways. Your whisper. So what music is he hearing?
Some Slayer.
Slayer?
Could have done Nickelback. It would have confused
you did 18 damage to him. Oh no, they added it. You did 3 + 3 + the 6 for the psychic damage up there.
Yep.
Says you did 12 damage. You just sent Slayer straight into his mind. And he doesn't seem like he's rocked out to Slayer before. And he's just shaking his head. He's trying to get whatever is in there out. You see him kind of like swimmer, kind of waiting for stuff to fall out. And hit him true. He's still standing. He'd rather be singing that. I'm still standing better than I've ever been. Fibra.
Well, while he's still over there doing whatever weird ritual dance he's doing, I'm going to fire my crossbow at this fella right here.
On your crit. This guy or this guy?
This guy.
I don't know why I can't. Am I not on the right?
The one above the bear.
All right. Are you up on the top where the arrow is on the left side?
I see the arrow.
If you click it and the arrow's blue, if you hold it on there, it'll show the ping for me. There.
Oh, if I hold and click. Okay, I was just tapping.
There you go. That's why I couldn't see. So you crit him with your crossbow. Let's get some damage on that.
What do I do for that? Oh, yeah.
All right. So you got him for 8 + 1 is 9. Yeah, man, you got him for 16 damage with that well-placed shot. Tell me, what did you aim for?
Well, I actually aimed for his leg. If you've recently seen what happened to Chris Weidman, that's actually what just took place. My my bow, the arrow like pierced through his shin just below the knee, turning his leg into a spaghetti noodle when he tried to put the pressure back on it after he winced.
Floppy leg.
Was that the MMA fight that just happened?
Yes.
Yes, sir. See.
If you were curious, the guy kicked somebody else in the shin,
and his leg bent around his shin.
I saw the clip.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, you hit him really good, Xavier.
I'm going to swing my axe.
Do it to it. Nice hit for eight more damage against him.
8 damage.
I like what I'm seeing here.
How are the villagers responding?
They're just kind of standing there, kind of silent, watching everything.
Like scared, or like they're glad we're intervening?
I was doing it, Josh. Thank you. I was just doing it slow. Yeah, they're frightened. They're just kind of right now taking everything in. However, you feel another arrow go by you, but miss.
I just kind of throw my hair to the side.
That 8, you said that 8 killed that guy?
Yeah. 9 + 7 + 8 is more than 22.
Every time.
Oh, I thought. Oh, why did it go back up to that? No. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, you killed him,
I'll take it.
and it was awesome, although we missed it.
No one was. They're looking at the other guy with the bear. I mean, there's the head just rolled on the floor, or the
Ain't
grass.
much left of that head.
You do one of the cuts that you don't notice it slide off until you look back.
Yeah, you look back and he's dead.
Yeah, I'm looking for where that ranger went. That's what happened, or whoever it is.
The 14 hits you, sir, Mr. Bear.
Mm.
I know
I
that
think
one
he's
does.
11 AC. Right, Kit?
Yeah. So I'm down to 8.
All right. No, you're not down to 8. It just hit.
Oh, it just hit.
Yeah, now I'm going to
Okay.
roll damage. So he slices you again with the scimitar twice.
Okay, hold on.
He does 8 damage the first time.
What was my damage a moment ago? Hold on. Okay.
All right, so he's done 13 damage total to you. So what's going to happen is you're going to revert back to your, he's going to go bye-bye. And you revert back to K-Doc here. And K-Doc's taking 2 damage. And Xavier,
Yes.
you felt a dagger pierce you in the side.
It
As
got
it-
past an 18.
Yeah, it did. He rolled a 17 plus 5.
How much?
Huh?
How much damage do I take?
Oh, he got you for 4.
Okay. Did it feel thrown?
Oh, it was absolutely thrown. He threw it at you. So he sliced down at the bear twice, and then he threw the dagger backwards at you.
Everybody's gonna watch me abuse you on Zoom.
Huh? K-Doc.
Go, come over here and do that.
Oh, okay. Well, on this one, I'm going to go for the... Take that spear that I had acquired previously and wait, I'm too close for that, ain't I? No, I'm good. I'm good. I can smack with that.
Yeah, I don't know why we're not getting damage here.
Because some of them are set up to auto roll damage. Some of them are set up to optionally roll damage if you click the name under the word under it.
All right. You stuck him for 5 damage.
So like K-Doc, if you want to roll damage after you hit, you just click the word spear one-handed +4 under your damage roll.
Okay, so spear one-handed +4. So I just hit the +4 like there?
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Nope. In the chat box.
Oh, in the chat box.
Yeah, so
Yep.
you would hit the red, the spear where it's in parentheses right underneath it.
Oh, I see.
Yep, see?
Okay.
Yeah.
And that way, like if you crit, it'll calculate that you've crit.
Okay.
Stony.
Yeah, I'm gonna move since I keep seeing people with arrows flying by them, and I'm trying to find the guy, so I'm gonna move.
Well, I don't know that you saw that arrow. He hadn't shot at you. You haven't been shot at, right?
Yeah, but I saw it because it would have been he shot at our paladin while I was beside him.
Huh?
He shot at rolling while I was beside of him earlier, like in the first round.
Make sure roll a perception check. See if you saw that.
Okay. 16.
And you saw that there were you saw an arrow, but you don't know where it came from. So you saw that it came from somewhere over this direction.
But not the exact spot.
Huh?
But not the exact spot. So I'm just trying to find a better view.
Yeah, go ahead.
Move up a little more. Let's see. Yeah, we'll move to there because it'll still give me firebolt range on that guy. For 11 AC, which I'm guessing misses from 2.
Yeah, that misses.
All right, that's my turn.
Good try.
Durden.
Let's. Firebolt for 2 damage on a 16
Nice.
AC.
You hit him true. You hit him true. Just not true enough.
All right, I'm good.
Barbara.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and fire my extremely accurate crossbow at this fella.
Okay. Yeah, this time your extremely accurate crossbow just wasn't as accurate as you put one right in the butt of this horse right here. It's already dead.
That's unfortunate.
I know. It was a ricochet off the
It's all
cart.
right.
Maybe you can retrieve it later.
Off the cart into the butt of that horse. Xavier, you find the guy next to you's dead unknowingly. He's deceased. You must have cut an artery or something earlier.
Yeah,
as he
that's
bled out.
interesting. Having been attacked 2 or 3 times by the arrow, would
You've
I
been
have
attacked
noticed
once by the arrow?
Oh, okay, I thought it was twice. But anyways, would I know generally from the first time what direction? Or should I roll perception?
Yeah, you'd want to roll perception, especially from where you're standing right now. There's that big rock formation over that way.
I have no idea, probably.
Walter grabs you on the shoulder and says, "It's okay. You're on a road to Baldur's Gate. It's okay."
Well, with that,
If you needed reminding of where you were.
yeah,
during your
thanks,
perception
sir.
roll.
And as I bewilderedly look around, I decide to clean up and go to this guy.
Okay.
And swing the axe for a roll of 20, unnatural. Yeah, and that'd be a total of 9.
9 damage. Oh, you got there quicker than me. Yeah, you hit him good. And he's looking pretty fatigued and stuff from the battle. And he doesn't like that you've just run in there. And he swings his scimitar at you once and misses, and he comes back up on a return blow, misses that also when he pulls out his dagger and tries to get you.
All right.
But instead of doing that, he goes to pull the dagger out, and he's getting each miss. He's getting more and more frustrated, and he goes to kind of do some weird like, yeah, get out of here type yay thing with the dagger, and as he falls prone, right there in front of you. It was
Must
quite
have a lot of
comical.
daggers because I
Flying
still got
elbow.
one in me.
Yeah, he had more than one. And then another arrow whizzes right by you, right by this way, right here, Farber. K-Doc's turn.
Boy, let's see. I want to find out. I'm going to turn around just for a second and see if I can figure out where these arrows are coming from, because that one came close to me.
No, that one came this way. It didn't come anywhere near you. So no, it came over this way. So it would have come.
Well,
Anything within a 30-foot range of him is close.
As big as he is. So it would have come. You know, it didn't hit Durden, but it would have come closer to Durden than it would have you. But it's still hitting into the ground over in this area. Over here.
Well, in that case, let's go ahead and try to finish off this guy with a quarterstaff.
Well, you have advantage.
I do?
Yes.
Go prone.
He's on the ground. So click that advantage button. There you go. And you get to take the 19 now. Now click on the bottom where it says you got him for 3 damage. You hit him right upside the head, and you could already see it swelling. He's on the ground, making no efforts to get up at this point. He's taking his whooping like a man.
Can I roll again to see if I get a crit? Because I just did a single roll.
He fell after you attacked.
Yeah, he fell after your turn.
Oh, I forgot.
He fell on his attack.
I forgot. I was thinking about that arrow.
Yeah.
See, it keeps,
Durden.
That's why I keep you around.
You skipped me.
No, I haven't gotten to you.
No, you skipped him. I was the start of it, and he hasn't gone yet.
Yep.
Oh, I skipped you.
Yep.
Oh wait. Did it change his initiative number or something?
No.
No. There we go. Stony.
Yeah.
My bad, brother.
No problem. I'm gonna go 30 feet this way.
Okay.
And yeah, I still don't see anyone over here. And
What do you do to him? Firebolt?
Yeah.
Yeah, your firebolt misses.
Oh,
It hits a little short.
and that's my turn.
Durden.
Move like raw, and then I'll firebolt that dude too. For 2 damage.
You are 2 damaging him to death.
I'm gonna prick him to death, and I'm like thumping him in his earlobe until he dies.
5,000 needles.
Did you just subtract that, Josh?
I kind of want to be the one who mentions that he's prone, so you have disadvantage on range attacks.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Go ahead. Thank you for that.
Well, I guess I missed. Who's this weird guy that just keeps popping up in my ear? I don't like the guy in my head.
The ethereal voice.
Farver.
I'm gonna sacred flame this dude.
Okay.
Again, disadvantage.
Why don't
Oh no, a single flame's a save.
Yeah, he's got to make a saving throw.
Oh, I thought it was a ranged spell attack too.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and
Is that a half damage or 0 damage?
no, he's just gonna miss. Right? He kind of just rolls out of the way. Because there is no half damage with Sacred Flame. Unless I'm mistaken.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't think it is because it's a cantrip.
Xavier.
You know what I'm doing. At this time, it's real for advantage, correct?
Correct.
I'm not making it up this time.
Nope. You're not. All right.
I'd like to take the 23, good sir.
Tell me how he dies.
It's a beheading. He's
That's
laying
it?
on the ground. It's just
There
like
you
it's
go.
like a
Go on.
guillotine with my axe. And then I just pull it back up and the head rolls.
Yeah. He puts his hand up and he's like, "Sir, I'll change. As you slice through his wrist, his hand falls, as his hand hits, his head hits right after it. His head rolls as he kind of lands like this. And then
Take a
his head
nap.
rolls down the road.
Take a nap. Rest
Down the
easy.
road. You guys,
Let's figure out where this archer is. I suppose I have movement. I will go
so
5, 10, 15, generally
he
here
moved.
to
So
kind of
thinking
protect.
that you're still in combat since you just attacked and cut a guy's head off. Let's go back where you were.
Okay.
Thanks. um,
And I stoop to pick up the hand.
you picked the hand up.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are still looking for an archer that may or may not be there. Stoney, give me a perception check.
13.
You heard running over this way as you heard somebody clamoring through the forest. You could hear the breaking of leaves as somebody just took off running.
Okay, I yelled at, I think he hightailed it, guys.
Upon the death of his leader. Gertrude runs to Xavier, since Xavier's closest to him right now, and gives her a big hug, or gives him. Oh, you're right under. Gives him a big hug. Thank you for saving us. And he walks
Don't
over
cut
here.
yourself.
And he walks over here and he goes to shake your hand. And as he says, I have something for each of you if you'll come around. It's all I have left, but I'll give it to you. You know what? Go ahead and narrate that, Josh. Go ahead.
As he runs off into the forest, you hear the words, "I will get you. I will return. You will come to fear the name Gerald."
I think the guy's name might have been Gerald, guys.
Yeah, I think we're yes.
Can
As
I
you
have
come-
an insight check on the guy?
I would have been the only one there, wouldn't I?
Oops, take first number.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's funny. Gerald.
Yeah, all right.
Return.
Duly noted.
As he pulls you around, he reaches in to this sack that he's carrying, and he pulls out a small wooden toy soldier. And he says, I give this to you, sir. And he hands the wooden toy soldier over to Xavier and says, this was my son's. He went off and he died in a war to keep Elturel safe. And this reminds me of valor. Sir, I give this to you. And he reaches in and he digs around and he pulls out a ring. And he holds this ring. It's a small copper ring. It's worth nothing. But to him, he goes, this was the wedding ring that I gave my first wife. He said, this wedding ring signifies trust, signifies love. He goes, and I give this to you, cleric. And he hands this to you, Farvra. He says, for you to succeed in the coming days, you will need to have trust in your faith. And you need to remember that not all people are bad. Love people. And he hands it to you. And he reaches further down and he reaches further down and he pulls out a hammer. And he says, Artificer, you can't tell, but I was once a blacksmith. Will you please take my hammer, make it live and sing once again as you make great things of glory?
Shall put it to good use.
And he looks down and you see him pull out a toy of a bear and a wolf. They're carved out of stone, granite, nothing, or actually limestone is prevalent in this area. They're carved out of limestone. Druid, you turned into a mighty bear. These were my daughters. Please take them. And he hands them out to you. And he looks down at Skriz. Skriz, you're the last one, right?
I guess so.
You haven't received anything. He goes, it's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. I've got it here. I've got it. And he pulls out a dice. Just a normal dice made of bone. And he says, I know this doesn't seem like much, but roll this on the ground if you would. And you rolled it. Came up 6. Roll it again. Comes up 6. Roll it one more time, please, sir. 6. Sometimes in games of chance, you need an advantage. Put this to good use, if you would, please.
Awesome.
Cheaters die. I will
Good sir,
tend to the
thank you for
dead.
your gifts.
No, thank
Right.
you for saving us.
I see your camp is in disarray. Might we give you a hand?
That is too kind. But you've done enough already. These were my friends. I will bury them. I will take care of them. But thank you. Please, you must have other, more important things to do than to be here with us.
I then throw the hand to the ground.
All right, guys. You continue on your journey. What do you do?
As we're leaving, and he looks away, I grab her hand and put in 3 silver and then walk
Into
away.
her hand. She looks at you and she says, thank you, sir. Hopefully this will help us get a fresh start.
I just nod. Be safe.
I also walk back to this guy and grab some of those ashes and mix them with the ashes from the last beast we killed by fire, and then
Okay.
hide that away in my pouch.
All right. Sounds good.
You might want to get some of those arrows. If any are still salvageable.
Is anybody searching anybody, or are you just going to continue moving? Or what are you doing? Duff, you got a couple options here.
I'll go back and pick up some of these arrows that were so graciously whizzed by my face earlier.
Yeah, there's 4 of them in the ground right there.
Yeah, I'll take those.
Okay.
I'm gonna push the leader.
Yeah, you're going to search him. So obviously he's got a scimitar on him. He's got some studded leather armor that he's wearing. He's got 1 dagger. The other one still in the side of your paladin there.
Yeah, you can just take that out. That's but a flesh wound.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that I'm taking it. I guess. Unless one of you want it.
It's yours now. And roll me a d10.
A D10.
No, Lance.
Okay.
And you find 3 silver pieces in a pouch.
All right. I'm gonna let them know what he has. I'm not gonna take any of it because I don't have any need for it.
All right. Have we got a mod? If a mod can please ban and delete that message, I'd appreciate it. One of those spams, want to be famous. Thank you, Senor Livingstone.
Kid's
Not a
mod and
problem.
I'm not.
Are you not a mod? I thought you were, Skriz. Are you sure?
I don't know. No.
There you go. Thanks, One Joy-Con Wonder. Forget One Joy-Con Wonder says y'all need soft background music, but y'all are super fun to watch. That's for sure. And we all need noodles when watching MMA. LOL. Thanks, buddy. All right, so that's what you find there. Anybody need a scimitar or studded leather armor?
Somebody want to ban that guy in my chat? It's one of those want to become famous things.
Oh, you got one too?
Yeah,
I don't think I'm a mod.
it was Kiwi.
Oh, was it really?
Yes.
Well, everybody banned Kiwi from everybody's chat right now.
Also, I don't know if what he suggests to become famous would actually work or not.
Yeah, that's really cool. The trick to that with the music in the background, which would be cool, is copyrighted stuff, right? But yeah, that would be cool.
I actually own the copyright on several of them. I purchased it, so I have like 200 tracks we can use that are copyright free.
Oh, you're the man, Josh.
I bought it
Sunset.
on what's it called? Humble Bundle to use specifically
nice.
while streaming.
That's
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, Kid had one or Kiwi had one last night too. Now, for those of you, Kiwi banned the phrase.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Kiwi banned the whole phrase, so it won't even play through. For those of you that stream, that might be something to do, is to ban that entire phrase, so you don't have to worry about it anymore. So you guys search. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm healing hands myself too.
Perfect. We're not Kiwi. We're not. Yeah, do you guys check any of the other people around and see what they've got on them? Or are you guys ready to continue on?
If this is before our cool walk away scene, if we're kind of red acting, I'll look around.
Yeah, I wanna check out
If
this
we're
guy
red
right
acting
here.
a little bit, I want to check just to see if there's any symbols, like where they're from,
Yeah.
if they're a
Okay.
thief guild or what have you.
All right. So this guy's got a heavy crossbow with 10 bolts and a mace, and he's currently wearing leather armor. Roll me a d10. And he had 5 silver in a pouch. So if you need a heavy crossbow, or you need a mace, or
Can my little guy use a heavy crossbow, or does he have to use a light one?
As a cleric, I don't think you have a proficiency in that. I don't know that it would do you very good. I'd have to
I'm
look.
looking it up.
Martial weapons. You want to look?
What's martial?
Yeah, heavy crossbow, I believe, is a martial weapon.
I
Yes,
can
it is.
technically wield it. I'm gonna be like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something over here.
Get to the job.
If no one's taking it, I'll take the heavy crossbow.
I was only thinking to upgrade my light to a heavy, but if I can't even wield it, then
Yeah, if you can use it, please use it. But I don't just want to leave it on the ground.
Yeah, I'm
waiting
not
on,
sure that you can
Senior
use.
Freak.
I have
I'm not
martial.
sure that you can use a heavy crossbow. Duff.
Okay.
It's a martial weapon. He could
Yeah.
use it, but he just wouldn't get to add his proficiency to it, I think.
Yeah.
Then you also get disadvantage.
You go ahead. Don't worry about it.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
If any of you want it for later, let me know.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that mace.
Okay. It's just a normal mace. Only this mace right here. It's got an imprint of the paladin's jaw on it, where he smacked him earlier in the. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Anybody else doing anything? Are we moving on?
Did I find the symbolism or anything on them?
No, they weren't anybody crazy. They
Okay.
were just a group of thugs.
So we just
was
gotta
just
watch
taking
out
advantage.
for Gerald, the random freelancer.
Geraldo.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey guys, what are you doing? I'm just kidding.
Gerald came back.
No,
You look like the twin brother to this other guy.
so are you guys done? Are we moving? Are we searching? Are we dancing? Singing? Who's searching this guy?
Move.
I'll search that guy.
All right, give me a D10.
How about an 8?
Yeah. I'm gonna give you 2 silver and 1 gold piece.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, he's got a light crossbow on him. He's got a scimitar on him. He's wearing leather armor. And he's got a dagger.
I'll take it to scimitar.
Scimitar is not a bad weapon. It's 1d6 plus 1 slashing.
Yeah, this other drow I know is pretty good with them. You guys probably
Yeah.
haven't heard of him.
Yeah, he probably hadn't heard of himself right now.
Right,
Oh, that's
I'll
really cool, One Joy-Con.
let them know what else is there in case anybody wants anything.
All right. So as you bid farewell, you feel like it's really that you should probably get moving on to Baldur's Gate.
Let's go.
Back on my horse.
And as you guys get close to Baldur's Gate here, what you see? You make it to the gate. When you guys come in, if you want to start dragging your dude.
What side do you want us to go in?
Right.
Over on
Right?
the right.
Okay.
Yeah. As you find yourself on Baldur's Gate, you see several. Let me do this. You see the gate looming in front of you. Welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Chinothar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and yes, opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates, traders, bandits, thieves, and others of the like are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river further east would eventually lead you to Elturel, the capital city of the Holy Land of Elturgard, or at least that was the case until, a day ago. The flood of refugees from Elturel has gotten worse since news first arrived that the city has fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next. Baldur's Gate is next. Baldur's Gate is next. But no one truly knows who or what has claimed Elturel. The Patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interest in Baldur Gates, and by extension, the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader, Alder Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city's gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after arriving here at the gates by some of the passerbys you see, or we'll see as soon as I click onto that to show them to you, or Josh can, is there. Again,
Sorry,
no
what
one.
you want me to put in?
Just everything on the side of the gate that they're in. You hear the people on the top of the gate. You see a veteran, a soldier here, call down to you and say, "You must speak to Captain Zodge inside immediately. As soon as you come in, you'll speak to him.
Sure thing.
And then you know that you're at Basilisk Gate. You know that Basilisk Gate pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name from the various statues that rest in its niches and perch atop its battlements. Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road. Thank you so much for the follow, Joy-Con. A dirt road stretches through the outer city slums to the bridge known as the Worm's Crossing, then to distant realms beyond. As you come through the gate, and make it through the gate, you see yourself here. They open the gate for you to come through. And then an army comes out and pushes refugees trying to sneak in behind you.
Just have a black box. Do I need to move my character back?
Yeah.
Are we coming in from the right again?
Yep, from the top, actually,
From the top?
as you come through the gate. Do you guys need me to drag you in?
No, I'm here.
Yeah, this is the area.
Or the wrong side? Oh, there we are.
There you go. If you can get all the stuff and show all the stuff that's in the GM's layer, other than that, it'd be great.
Oh wow.
As you come through,
I need a drink.
you see dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners that are trying to leave the city. You were given a vague description of Captain Zodge, a tall man with a long black hair and a leather eye patch. As the fight starts to break out here between these commoners and these soldiers around them, you see this man. Well, you almost see this man. Oh, because I'm hitting control, not shift.
What about that man?
You see this man
Batman?
who from the description meets that of Captain Zodge perfectly. You see him kind of look left to right, looks kind of frustrated. There we go. As he wades into the fracas. And starts to punch, kick, and hit commoners. I mean, it's like nothing you've ever seen before. You see this fight breaking out, and you see him coming in and just throwing punches, and you understand that this is just another day in Baldur's Gate. Just another day in the city of blood. As you get there, you see these guys here. You see some of them are taking money from some of these commoners that they've beaten. And you see that they're just sitting here beating people and just taking money from people and pushing people away. Did you keep bringing that up, Josh?
Yeah, I was showing it to them so they could see the character and keep it in their journal.
Oh, okay.
They don't see the GM note though.
Yeah. So he you see him doing all that, and this is the scene that you see in front of you. What do you do?
I watch.
I'm going to yell. We were told to speak to you when coming in.
Well, help me break this mob up, Ben, and then we'll speak.
Wade in and not actually attack anyone, but try to pull people apart.
Okay.
I'll try to persuade them.
Okay. So give me a strength check. Give me a strength check, Lance. Yeah. Yeah, you're pulling people apart without a problem. Give me a persuasion check. Rolling. There you go. Yeah, you're not having. They really want out of there, and so you're really not convincing them. You know, they think, listen, it's next. We're next. Baldur Gate's next. I'm not going to be in here when we get dragged into hell in this forsaken town, and you're pulling people back and back and forth.
And any that I can get out of the way, I'm going to use the telekinetic shove to try to push them along the road, that sort of thing too.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah, you shove several people away. It's and the crowd is starting to thin some. The crowd's starting to thin some. Duff, do you do anything here?
I'm kind of thinking, but I don't know if I can use it here. I was kind of wondering if I could use the fog cloud as a distraction.
Yeah, what would you use it for?
I'd actually put it right over the crowd.
Okay.
And then we would make our way through to get to that gentleman. I forget his name.
Captain Zodge?
Yeah, and try to get him out of there so that we can go talk to him. Instead of trying to disperse the crowd, I use the fog to kind of, disarray them, and we distract him and we get him out of there.
Go ahead and roll me a 20-sided die.
D20?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you do that. The fog actually starts to frighten. It's happening. It's happening. They're going to pull us in now. I can feel the hellfire and brimstone. Oh my gosh. Oh, get your children, hide your wives. And everybody's screaming, oh, Lord it. Oh, Lord. As they're taking people. And then you see people just crawling over everybody. And you see you see the troops in there just dodging, dropping elbows, and just kind of keeping people away from them now. You see a small child about to get trampled, and the soldier
I cast light.
actually hits the child like with a shove and moves him out of the way, and you see the soldier get trampled by like 7 people as the crowd disperses. Let me move you out here real quick. You out here. As the crowd kind of disperses out of the way.
Yeah.
And so he approaches you guys. Somebody pick that soldier up off the ground. Oh my gosh. Devilish fog. Oh, what next will it be in this city? You men. The refugee crisis had stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground, apparently. Our Grand Duke, Older Ravengard, was visiting Elturel on some diplomatic mission. We told him not to go, but he didn't want it, but whatever, politics, right? And the city was destroyed. Coincidence? Our leader, the Duke of this city, in the town when it gets pulled into hell. Coincidence? I think not. The Knights of Elturgard call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escape the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for Elturel's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. We're arresting them on sight, but that has left us short-handed to deal with another problem. For that, I need your help. Now, you guys were all the adventurers that were sent away, correct, to go deal with that cult problem?
Correct.
Is that not you?
Yes, it is.
You've all been drafted into us anyways. If you're not already, welcome to the Fist of Flame. You're here. You're one of us. It's all good. One of us. One of us. You know the drill. It's okay. It's fine. You're here. I need your help.
Go on.
He actually throws these badges at you. And they say, here, these are deputized badges. You can act in my name, Captain Zodge. It's more power than you've ever had in your life, held in one piece of tin, but it's yours.
Are we currently deputy U.S. Marshals?
I'm gonna
Whatever you want to be, you are.
All right.
There's no one here to oppose you but me. And if you're on my side, things go well.
Who do you answer to, good sir?
Say again?
Who do you answer
man?
To?
Gigantic man.
I answer to myself. Who must you answer to? Oh, yeah, me. That's right. As I was saying, Baldur's Gate has long been plagued by followers of the Dead Three. Have you heard of them? I believe you may have dispatched some. You know, the gods Bane, Bal, and
I'll pull out the shield and show him where we
Markrul.
Off of one.
Someone has a robe.
Them. Yes, them. Those men. I thought we had wiped them out before, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies, as my appointed men, you'll have license to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair, wipe them out. Huh?
I'll grin a little bit when he says it.
Yeah. Find their lair, wipe them out. If anyone gets in your way, just eliminate them. Don't worry about collateral damage.
All right.
If you do what I say, I'll see that you each receive 200 gold pieces in addition to my gratitude, which is worth way more. A few blocks from the Ballistic Gate is Elf Song Tavern. Lance, you know Elf Song Tavern very well. A spy named Tarina hangs out there gathering rumors for the guild.
I'm grinning
Lance,
as
you
well.
also know the guild very well.
I'm grinning now because we can get ale there.
Yes. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and for the love of Baldur, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends. So he hands you guys this map. Where is this map?
Hey guys, we were attacked on the road by these self-same bandits that he speaks of, but we have not yet completely healed from our wounds. I hear of a bathhouse we might also go to.
You guys should try not getting hit like me.
Or standing behind all the big people like me. I got it. You didn't have to explain it.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I smell of blood and brains.
He saw what you did there.
Yeah, but only barely, short as I am.
Lance, from your knowledge of the Elf Song Tavern, as well as any tavern here in Baldur's Gate, does blood and brains odor have an issue in any of these taverns?
No, don't fit my radiant, honestly.
But yes, there is a bathhouse.
Have we left his presence yet?
No, you're still standing there.
Okay.
Hey, fine, you stink. You want a bath? Come over here. And he takes you back into the gates. Let me move us back down here. You want a bath? Whatever, you're manly men. He points over here to what is this? Perfect. This is going to work. There you go. Can y'all see this here?
Yeah, that thing that just moved. That walking building beside us.
That building. He goes, go in there to the guards quarters that just showed up. It's been there the whole time that you just noticed was there. He said, go in there. I'll give you 2 hours. Take a short rest. Bathe. And for the love of everything holy and good, go speak to this lady. We could finish taking out the Dead Three.
You ain't got to tell me twice. I'm going.
Yeah, we're going.
All right. When you go in there, you find that there's servants in there that that tends to your needs. They give you hot food. They refill your canteens of water.
Nope.
The bath water is hot, the food is warm, and the drinks are cold. It's more than you've wanted, much better than outside where you slept. You feel refreshed, revibrated.
Whoa.
Some other word that sounds
Wait
like
a minute.
that.
What kind of bathhouse is this?
It's not that kind of bathhouse. But
He wants to be revibrated. He's jealous.
Gerald the Bandit watches the group enter the city. Hate in his eyes. He knows he must find a way into the city. That is the only way. He will find his vengeance. The only way to say, yeah, I love that. That's awesome. Gerald the Bandit. He's going to turn into this big NPC. You guys just aren't going to.
That's going to be the guy. Like we survive
I'm going to let
all
Josh
of
continue to
Avernus.
role play him. He can do what Josh can do what he wants with him. The whole
We
adventure.
survive everything, and then like a barrage of arrows comes out of nowhere and kills us all.
Let it rain fire! All right. So you guys are out now. Whatever you choose to do next.
Go to bed.
Is it that time?
Yeah, it's 10. I need to go to bed.
This actually,
It's a good spot.
it's actually,
Yeah,
it's a
decent
good,
spot.
it's a good spot to stop.